next microphone, which is hair touch-up for women with grey.
From the best news headquarters in the world, this is Breaking News, a recap. Wesley Newfarmer and Jessica Pratt.
Good evening and welcome to Breaking News, a recap. I'm Kirin, Hilliar, and I'm joined by our usual, very well-established host, Wesley Newfarmer. He's so kind and generous and is letting me take the reins today.
Well, just for today.
Yes, just this once. Or forever.
I'm sorry, what?
You're so handsome today. On with the news. Steve Whitmire, the puppeteer behind, under, and inside Kermit the Frog, has been fired. Disney claims he behaved unprofessionally and exhibited hostility toward colleagues. No news what his next career steps are, but we'd like to welcome him into the world of underemployment and sing together, "Someday we'll find it, the LinkedIn connection, the HR recruiters and me."
In the US, Melissa McCarthy lost a great gig this weekend when White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer resigned because he didn't want to work for Anthony Scaramucci, the newly appointed communications director. This begs the question, when your boss is grab him by the pussy, I want to date my daughter, thought being president would be easier, why can't we use nuclear weapons again? I'm much more humble than you would understand. Russia, if you're listening, Donald Trump, how bad does the new guy actually have to be for you to quit?
In other news, the remains of famous surrealist Salvador Dali were exhumed this week. Though Mr. Dali died in 1989, his mustache was in near perfect condition. So for partners out there who think your husband's facial hair is just a summer craze, be warned, it could last a lot longer. A lot longer. We now turn, due to a sense of obligation, to our senior correspondent, Jessica Pratt.
Thank you, Kirin. I'm here in... Hang on. Kirin, are you in Wesley's seat?
That's weird.
Jess, please continue. Where are you again? As if that matters.
I'm here in Bergen, Norway. Bergen is Norway's second largest city, and the news here is quite staggering. As you can see, the first headline today speaks about the heart attack that most world leaders are having at the moment every time Donald Trump seems to open his mouth. As you can see here, the diagram is showing a heart with a bomb. So that is quite astounding.
Actually, Jess, that headline discusses the dangers of cholesterol and the pitfalls you should avoid.
Our second news headline, as you can see here, is a family from Norway, and they're quite happy that they are in fact living in Norway and can afford health care as opposed to those in the US who cannot. So that's a great story for them.
Not to be constantly correcting you, Jess, but that headline actually says, Ellen Haig is shaken, but nevertheless she is determined. We're going to go on here anyway. Apparently there was a flood, but they are okay.
Kirin, I don't need you to translate any of this because I know that I have it correct from my sources, Google Translate. Back to you in the studio.
This week, Donald Trump appeared before the annual Boy Scouts of America Jamboree and took the opportunity to insult Hillary Clinton, boo Barack Obama, and brag, again, about the size of his electoral college win. Leave it to this president to look emotionally immature compared to an audience of boys who still thinks the funniest word in the English language is fart.
Here in Dubai, a local bakery has created a Game of Thrones-themed cake worth $27,000. Proving once again this is the city of financial restraint.
Back in the US, Senator John McCain appeared on the floor of the Senate after being diagnosed with brain cancer. He said he would not support any of the Republican healthcare bills, which shows that a man with invasive cells attacking his brain still has more sense than the conservative Congress.
That's all the time we have for tonight. If you liked our video, please share amongst your friends. If you didn't, maybe this will help.
I don't really wanna do the work today. I don't really wanna do the work today. I don't wanna do the work today.
Thanks for joining us tonight. See you next time for more breaking news a few days after it actually happens.
I miss Jess.